What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I am actually back on Need for Speed 2015 to see how this game is in 2024. I have to admit right off the bat, the first thing I noticed on this game is going to be that incredibly long loading screen that took way too long to actually get into the game for that matter. But one thing I have to admit though is I was kind of surprised Need for Speed 2015 is online only. I think to this day there might be two. Okay, nice turn signal there, brother. But I would say to this day, I think there's only two Need for Speed games that have been online only. Let me know in the comments below because I don't really know. But my goodness though, one thing I have to say right off the bat, guys, driving the lovely 911 GT3 RS here in Need for Speed 2015 as well. This game actually brings back a lot of memories. I remember playing this thing. I actually did like the story, even though many players claimed it was cringy. Can't really say it wasn't, because it kind of was. But I would say it was pretty dang cool how it was actually like real, and then it did show your cars in like different scenes and stuff like that. I liked that part of it. And I do know one thing a lot of players loved is the fact that this game was going to be basically nighttime only all the time, to like a reference to the old Need for Speed games there. One thing I have to say right off the bat though, guys, I am probably going to make a separate video about it. The handling model in this game, even now, I have to admit, it's not that. Honestly, it isn't that great. I mean, that's just probably the best part of it. I don't really know how else to say that there. But I really do feel like a lot of players most likely played this game back in the day and they loved it, including myself. Even though we all do know right now games are obviously not perfect. Every game has a flaw. Did I just get a police officer, bro? I can pull over to pay a fine. That's pretty cute. Where's the cop at? Okay, squares the e-brake. Where's the cop at, though? Did he lose me or something? Oh, there he is. What's up, bro? Okay, well, maybe I will troll him for a quick second. I forgot how the fine thing works. So, like, the police chasing in this game works. I got off Unbound, and I was playing Heat. So, I would say this probably isn't very much similar to that. Man, bro, I can outrun that cop so quick. It's not even funny. Come on over here, brother. There you are. Yeah, his car's pretty messed up and he has not even hit me once. Well, let's run away. I'm also pretty sure you can't even destroy the police. At least I don't think you can. Well, he's like, wait a minute. Well, at least there's no Corvette cop coming after me. Those dudes are built different. Oh, goodness. Oh, handling. Help me turn, bro. What is that? And then I crashed. Nice. And whose fault? Guess whose fault that was? Your boy Block. That's whose fault that was. But anyway, though, guys, playing this game in 2024, I gotta admit right now, I do actually love the memories of playing this Need for Speed back in the day. What's kind of insane, though, I legit can't believe this game is 9 years old, man. Like, how is this game 9 years old? Like, I really don't... I don't get it, man. Time is flying. Oh, wrong button. How do I look at my map? That's how you look at your map. Oh, this is, kind of what I did not... Okay, remember the map in this game was pretty dope. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Remember the map going in the mountains. I know a lot of people love Need for Speed 2015's map, guys. I have to admit, I did like it. I don't know if it's like the biggest Need for Speed map or how this one's stacked up against. Oh, look, players. I love that. It's actually people in the game. I remember when you do races, they see you doing the event because the game is online only. Let's hope that we actually get an offline patch for 2015. It doesn't suffer what the Crew 1 did. That would be unfortunate. Let me go to... How do I... Okay, so I just did a waypoint. Let's go do that race here quick, guys. I want to see how the racing is in this game. I haven't done it in a straight minute. But let me head over to this event now here and see how the racing in this game actually was. Basically being all the way... No. But besides that, though... No. Straight minute. And there was a cop sitting right next to the event. Can I pull over, bro? Okay, I pulled over. Do I... Oh, I can pay fine? Bet. There's 50 bucks, bro. Have a nice day, I guess. Now let me start the vent before getting pulled over by a cop sitting there. Funnily enough, I did not even see him, which was my fault. Now, how do I do this? Oh, start event. Let's do it. Funnily enough, guys, one thing I forgot about this game is you can't even pause it. I was trying to do that before, and I was like, wait a second. I'm still rolling with the cop behind me. Can't pause it because that's not how this works. But let's go see if I can win a race here, not being on this game for a minute. Oh, man, I love how this game looks. I really love the nighttime in here. Well, I'm passing everybody, so I guess I'm not awful unless they're terrible. Maybe the difficulty's down if there is one, because it's been... Goodness, I am not all... Oh, whoa, brother, what are you doing? Oh, no. What? Like, funny thing is, I don't even know what I was just doing, because I tried to turn, and then I tried to brake to drift, which, most Need for Speed games have that settled down pretty well. At least Heat does, and Unbound. And this game, on the other hand, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that because I haven't played it in years. I think the last time I logged onto this game, guys, I'm pretty sure... Oh, my... Dude. Maybe it is not brake to drift, and I am tripping out here because that was not how you turn. Luckily, the AI also can't drive either. Ah, so I have to drift. Okay. Alrighty then, I'm gonna have to learn how to drive then, bro. But nonetheless, guys, one thing I can say right off the bat playing this game, I actually legit think the last time I played it was 2016, I believe. Man, time's flying, bro. That's a while. So I was like, you know what? Let me jump back onto this Need for Speed game and try it out. How is it? I gotta admit, it's actually kind of fun. You know, I haven't really played 2015 in a minute. I do know a lot of people are still playing this Need for Speed because they loved it. It was definitely a pretty fun game back in the day, and I do know had some great positives with it, also negatives, which most games obviously have there. Wait, I won that? Hey, I actually came back and won. That's pretty dope. Won the race a minute and 42. Obviously, that wasn't the best driving ever, but I still did that. Oh, yeah, the fake, like, network thing on here, which is another version of social media. But anyway, though, doing my first event on here. Oh, yeah, I can't pause. I'm still rolling. Yes, let me stop my vehicle so I stop rolling everywhere. And now I can hit my map. You know, I'm not going to lie here. I don't know how I feel about that, man. Like, how do I feel about the game being, like, basically... Is that another race? Let's do it. I'll go to this race next and do another one. I gotta admit, though, I don't know how I feel about the whole online-only thing on this game. Like, I do understand... You obviously, like, have a different design to how the game is. It's, like, very socially, or, like, you want everyone to race together. You see someone doing a race, you go, hey, bro, you having issues with that race? Let me come help you out. My car's leveled a bit more. Like, I get that stuff. But I can't pause the game, so if you're driving or something and you're like, oh, like, your friend's calling you or something happens, you gotta leave. You're gonna be rolling, bro, until next week, until you can actually stop your car. So let's go jump into this event here. I don't even know how I'm gonna do. I still somehow won the last race, though, even though that was said to be hard. Parentheses, let's try this one out with the Porsche. Also, guys, let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite car in this game? I almost have a guess of which car that's going to be. Stay tuned for the video on that said car in probably the coming weeks here, which everyone's probably not going to be surprised on that one. I need to turn better here. Oh, my goodness. Alright, look, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest. One of the biggest things I did not like about this game, like, I have to be honest, is definitely that handling. I'll probably make another video going over that in the future, but that was, I would say, was probably the biggest issue with 2015, at least for me, though, was 100% that handling model. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Do you also think that was the case? Like, I did end up jumping back on Need for Speed Rivals not too long ago, which I will do a video on that game as well. Had a good time on there. I also liked the way the cars handled. Was a bit wonky because, you know, the game is old. But after jumping on this game, though, I gotta admit, like, I don't know, man. The handling on 2015 just... It almost feels like when they made the handling, they basically had a grenade, right? They were holding that grenade, and they're like, alright, this handling model is gonna work. What'd they do? Well, they basically pulled the pin on the grenade, but they handed you the pin, and the grenade blew them up, and they're like, this is gonna work, bro. Turns out that was probably the biggest negative with 2015. At least a lot of the things I have seen people talking about with the game. Don't get me wrong. I know there's a whole aspect of get good, bro. Like, come on, Block. Ain't doing good, are you, bro? Like, get better. I hear you. But, dude, when I want to turn one way and my wheels go the other, that ain't going to work. Now, the other thing I did want to talk about in this video is probably going to come down to the fact that if you guys are playing this game on PlayStation 5 or even PS4, do let me know in the comments below if you're on PS5. Is that loading screen ridiculous? Because I think it was legit like 3 or 4 minutes in the beginning. That was kind of insane. Like, I get the game's online. You have to load in everything, load in players and all that stuff or any of that. But my goodness, man, hopefully they add like an offline patch. That way, you know, you don't spend 28 minutes trying to load into the game. That was a little bit ridiculous there. Oh my goodness, police in a race. Finally. Also, guys, you know what's hilarious? When I first played this game, I actually did not even beat the campaign fully. Like, hear me out for a second. You don't actually have to beat the campaign without having one of the best cars in the game. I did actually end up doing the rest of the entire campaign driving a Ferrari. Not even kidding, guys. I basically grinded one of the events out, kept doing it over and over, and ended up getting the Ferrari and pretty much beating the entire campaign in that thing. You might be like, well, Block, you didn't actually, like, you know, play through the campaign, then get the cars unlocked. No, bro, I legit did it backwards. I was like, I'm going to grind these events out. I made like $900,000. I did end up buying that Ferrari right away. Then I was like, you know what, okay, let's go through the campaign. So it was kind of funny seeing a Ferrari in most of those cutscenes because you probably shouldn't even have one of those. And I pretty much did something very similar in Heat where I'd play through most of the game, had maxed out cars. Then I was like, okay, maybe I should go through the campaign now and play through it. Let's see how it is. And obviously using cars you shouldn't be running. And that was terrible. You know what's funny is I keep hitting the brakes and trying to like break the drift type of thing like Need for Speed Heat or Unbound. Goodness, bro, I just crashed back to back, hitting a guardrail, spawning back in and crashing again. That is not how I wanted that to happen. And now I'm in second place, so I might end up losing the entire event. That's pretty unfortunate. Dang, I'm on heat level 4. Is that right, bro? That's unfortunate. Well, let's see if I can actually get back into second at least here, if I could stop, Dang, dude, I don't know what I crashed on a bus stop, bro? I legit ran into him, he crashed, and then we basically crashed together. I'm still in second. The other dude is basically gone. Probably not going to win this event, so I could speed up a bit. Come on, Porsche, let's go get him. If I can not crash on everything I see, I might be able to catch him. Come on. Wait, that's a 77 checkpoints. Oh, I got plenty of time, bro. Come on over here. What is that? Was that a McLaren? That is a McLaren. Oh, my goodness. Turn there, Guardian. I legit can't even turn because I still don't know what I'm doing on here. Seriously, guys, I gotta know in the comments below, what are your initial thoughts of Need for Speed 2015? Like, did you like the game? What is the main thing that you did not like about this game? Even if you came back to it, let's say, recently for that matter, did you actually like the game, or was there some things you really did not like? I would honestly say it's probably the handling for me. Like, jumping back onto the game around, like, 7 or 8 years after it came out, because I haven't played it in this straight minute. My goodness, it's been a while since I played it. I really do feel like the handling for me, though, was probably like the biggest flaw, at least what I noticed with most people. They really did not like the way the game felt around certain corners, or a lot of players were like, man, 2015 could have been like the best Need for Speed ever. Right after that, I legit saw the guy comment, not with that handling model. You know what's funny about that? I kind of have to agree, man. Like, I kind of got to agree with that. Like, I wouldn't say it's awful. Is it good? Well, it's... You know what? It isn't that great. Let's be real. I think it could have been a lot better. Like, if we had Need for Speed Heat's handling model in this game, or even Unbounds, this probably would have been one heck of a Need for Speed game, man. Like, a lot of players would still be on it, which currently there's still a lot of people on it. Like, I have noticed a lot of people in the lobbies. Can't really blame them. I love the way the game looks. It is honestly beautiful. The cars sound incredible. A lot of fun races to do. The police and all that. You can race around with your friends in, like, an entire, like, open world type of thing where everybody's together. See that person racing, and once again, you're like, yo, bro, you need some help on that? Let me jump in and help you out on that event. That would be pretty dope. Like, I like that design, but it does still kind of concern me with this game being online only, guys. Are they going to shut it down? Personally, I wouldn't say EA would do that. Like, maybe that's me being a bit optimistic. Oh, dude, can you imagine crashing right next to the end of the event? Like, seriously, I legit crashed at the end of the race, dude. At least I got first still, I think. Still got first. But I would say maybe EA isn't going to do that to the game. Like, maybe they might just make an offline patch for it. That way you can actually go back and do the events and stuff like that. You don't have to be online. I do understand the leaderboards and all that are, like, together. But you still probably don't have to have all that stuff together. And you can obviously go after, like, an offline patch for it. And I am still in a pursuit. This is going to be a very fun time. How am I supposed to... Can I just go fast and lose them? Or... Okay, let's just try that. Let me just go quick here and try to lose them on the highway because they're not really chasing me all that great. I also just... Okay, I'm gonna be real. The fact that you can't destroy the police in this game really frustrated me after Most Wanted 2012, or even Need for Speed Heat for that matter, and Unbound, how you can destroy the cops. What are the cops made of in this game, bro? Vibranium? Like, I legit can't even touch them. So I'm on a cooldown. Oh, it's got the cooldown timer there. 6 more seconds and you lose them. Well, guys, I guess that's gonna pretty much sum it up. I really did like Need for Speed 2015. Appreciate the game for what it is, I guess. And also, stay tuned for more videos on this game coming out, guys. I am going to do a few more, like, the overall graphics and why I love that part of it. And also, on top of that, though, guys, do stay tuned for a video coming out on a certain car that I would say almost everybody comes back to Need for Speed 2015, including myself. Not even kidding, I have actually logged back onto this game just to use this said vehicle. We probably all do know exactly which manufacturer it actually is because it's legit that unfortunate. But again, guys, let me know your thoughts on Need for Speed 2015 and 2024. What are some things you liked about this game? And what were some of the negatives?